So I'm in LA with my mom. I think I'm 13 years old maybe. And it's my first time ever being there. And we're walking down a street. And there's a bunch of costume characters like around us. Across the street, there's like Marilyn Monroe. There's Minnie Mouse, you know, Powerpuff Girls. And on our side of the street, there's like a guy. And he's walking. And he's like dressed up as the Incredible Hulk. And I don't know why. He was just walking past us. I'm not even sure why I like was like, wow, look at Incredible Hulk. But I was like, Mom, like, that guy's dressed as Incredible Hulk. And Incredible Hulk heard me and didn't really like, I guess, the vibe I was giving off or what I was trying to say. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I was just kind of like, you know, there's Incredible Hulk right there. But he was like, at least I'm out here doing it. At least I'm out here doing it. And he walked away and like beat his chest a little bit. At least I'm out here doing it. And like my mom and I started cracking up. And if I could go back in time, I would stop and be like, dude, you're right. Incredible Hulk, you were right. At least you're out here doing it. Because I feel like I'm creating things constantly inside my head. You know, always coming up with new ideas and things for me to tackle. But I struggle with moving those ideas outside of my head and into the real world and actually taking a risk on what I believe in. It's like after the initial thought, you know, comes a flood of all these unsure thoughts. It's like a voice reminding me of all the things I don't have and telling me that those things are vital for my success. Thinking about making a YouTube for like a very long time, and it kind of was like the more I waited to make it, the more I felt like I had to compete, not with myself but with everyone else, like the entire world. I began to focus so much on what everyone else was doing and how they were doing it that my idea didn't seem worth anything. It just seemed to get smaller and smaller. I hadn't even actually practiced having these real conversations that I felt were missing. It's like I just thought about them, and I excused myself saying things like, you know, once you get the good lighting that you need, or once that perfectly sunny day comes around again, or once you let your skin clear up a little bit, and so on and so on. I was definitely on the straight path to letting fear win, to never giving it a shot and accepting that. It's an everyday thing, I think. An every second thing, really. I do think it'll get easier. You just gotta stay focused and hold on to that initial dream. Remind yourself, you know, even when it looks a certain way, it might not be that way. Even if all of these things are working for these people, that might not work for you. Even if it wasn't perfect the first time, at least you gave it your best shot. At least you're out here doing it. Because there will always be something you're lacking. Nothing will ever be just right. So instead, how about we focus on the things that we already have, the talents that we already possess, the gifts that we can already bring. Let's celebrate those. Let's use those to accomplish our goals. Let's use those to change our world.